Today on DNVR Buffs Live, a round of everyone's new favorite game, Guess That Transfer. Also, of course, Colorado has a new defensive line coach. We'll tell you all that we know about him now. Let's go.
Squad! Coming to you live from the Toyota Lounge, driven by your Front Range Toyota stores. It is DNVR Buffs Live on a Tuesday, Taco Tuesday.
Yes, sir. Taco Tuesday.
And we got breaking news. New defensive line coach. We will get into that very, very shortly. We are also previewing Colorado's running backs room for spring football.
6 days away from that first spring practice.
I need
Crazy.
it. I need it.
Kidding me? Let's go.
We'll talk tampering again today. The NCAA is they made a move.
Fake word.
We'll talk about it. We'll see.
Okay.
A little bit of recruiting, and then guess that transfer.
Let's
all
go.
on today's show. How we feeling today, boys?
Have y'all been outside?
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
Absolutely beautiful.
Someone on the Bronco show was like, it's annoying that you're wearing shorts in the winter. I was like, you must not know about what's going on here in the great state of Colorado.
I feel like you've had on shorts for like a week straight now, too.
If you're giving me shorts weather, I'm wearing shorts. Like I'm not going to just force pants based on what month it is.
It's called winter.
Like they don't wear, just for everyone's information, they don't wear pants in Arizona in February because it's hot. And that's what it is here.
I saw a
Super
tweet
nice out.
last night of this guy like walking in the snowstorm out in Boston or whatever, just with shorts on. And the argument was he's got a point. He's only got to walk a couple minutes outside before he gets into another heated building or a heated car. Is that how you operate?
I do, like, let's just say I know I'm coming to the office, parking in the parking lot, going in the back door, coming up here, and then going back to my car and then going home. Like, I'm not going to wear a jacket.
That's valid.
Yeah.
It's just another thing that I just have to, like, keep track of that day.
Facts.
Shout out to Colorado and its beautiful weather,
Facts.
It's undefeated, bro.
honestly.
All right, let's get into it. Brian Howell reported earlier today that Colorado and Coach Prime are promoting Dante Carter, graduate assistant on the team last year, to replace Domata Peko as Colorado's defensive line coach. Carter spent one season in 2024 as the defensive line coach at Texas College in Tyler, Texas. Tyler, Texas. That's a big like high school, right? Isn't that Kyler Murray or something?
No.
He was Katie, I think.
He was Allen. Kyler was
Allen.
Allen, Texas.
Some singular name out there in Texas. But under his lead that year in 2024, Texas College led the SAC conference. Any guesses? SAC.
Southern Athletic Conference.
All right, there we go. Finished fourth in the NAIA in sacks, had 39 that year, and helped the Steers to an 8-3 record. He played at Southeastern Louisiana in 2018, also played at Prairie View A&M as well, from New Orleans. He was also nicknamed Baby Sapp, after, obviously, Coach Sapp.
Last time we had one of those, it didn't work out.
Yeah, that was a player, though.
It's true.
How are we feeling, though?
South Atlantic Conference.
All right. An internal promotion. Last time this really happened, I think, was Gunner.
Well, we had Johnny Mack.
Johnny Mack as well. Yes, I forgot about him.
Yeah. Obviously a guy who is liked amongst the coaching staff, amongst the guys in that room, obviously having spent the last year in Colorado. Obviously, we've talked about it. That entire defensive line room is pretty much new from last year, right? But Coach Carter has obviously been there. That just sounded interesting, Coach Carter.
Yeah.
What a movie, right? What a movie, Coach
Great
Carter.
movie.
What a classic. But this is somebody who has played the position, who has coached it. You mentioned it. Just in 2024, coached one of the best defensive fronts in the NAIA. Obviously, Coach Prime and his staff saw something in him last offseason wanting to bring him on as a graduate assistant, working under Domata Peko, working alongside Warren Sapp. So this is somebody who knows football, coaches football, who knows Colorado football, at least the newest iteration of it. So he has some familiarity with the guys who he's been working with this winter so far. So I like it. The timing of Domata Peko's exit doesn't leave you with a ton of options.
Yep.
In terms of going out externally to go get somebody. A lot of these jobs are already locked up, particularly at the college level. So if you have somebody who you feel is worth an internal promotion, like Gunner was a couple years ago, like Dante Carter is now, then that's what you go do. You reward guys in your building who you think have earned an opportunity, have earned a promotion. And we know that's part of Coach Prime's MO. That's what he is. That's what he's done since he's been coaching.
Yep.
So I'm excited to see, what Dante Carter does with a room to himself, with a lot of talent in that room, which we've talked about quite a bit.
Yeah, absolutely. I think that this is one of the special things about working for Dion Coach Prime Sanders. If you come in here and you show up and you show out, you will be recognized for it.
Yeah.
And you're either going to get elevated somewhere else or you're going to get elevated here. And I think it's a testament to whatever Coach Prime saw from him over the last year, that he said, because there was the defensive line coach from Texas Tech was available,
Yep.
and Colorado could have gone that way. It's not like there was no options available. And Coach Prime decided to go internal. And I think that it says a lot about both sides that he was able to make that jump that quickly. Definitely. To go from GA to the lead man of that room is a big jump. And so Coach Prime's kind of calling a shot on it and putting it on him a little bit, saying like, hey, I'm putting my name on you.
Right.
Go show everyone why I'm willing to do that.
I think this is important too because I think you need to build a little bit of continuity on that defensive line staff. Obviously, Coach Hilo's there. He's been there for 3 years now. This will be his third season with the team.
So. Yep.
But I mean, do you even remember the first defensive line coach they hired?
I think his last name was Hill.
I thought so too. And he didn't even make it to spring football, I don't think.
He got hired by the Vikings.
Yes. And then of course Coach Sal comes in. He he was an older coach. He only lasted 1 year. Damian Lewis only lasts a year, and then Domata Peko only lasts a year as well. Like, I think it's important to maybe find a little bit of stability in that room as well. And as you mentioned, Scotty, Coach Prime loves, kind of that internal promotion, giving guys opportunities thing. And that's presumably where this relationship came from, right?
Yeah.
So I think this is a good thing overall. And I mean, if he proves to be a great coach, obviously he's going to go get hired away in something like that is going to happen, which is a good thing. But I do think you need a little bit of, just stability in that room.
I like the youth aspect of it too. I don't know how old Dante Carter is, but he strikes me as a younger guy.
He was playing college football, I think, in 2018.
Right, yeah. I think
he graduated high school in 2018, I think, actually.
Wow. He's a really young guy.
Yeah.
So I like that aspect of it as well. We've mentioned Gunner, right, who is kind of a similar situation in terms of an internal promotion. And I think there were a lot of loud people who were skeptical of the Gunner White promotion, who halfway through the season were very quiet about that.
Yeah.
I think Gunner has done a great job taking over that room full time. He's obviously had some help with Gerard and Big George as well. But I think Gunner has passed his initial test with flying colors. Like, he looks like a Power 4 offensive line coach. And going back to Dante Carter a little bit, he posted this graphic last March, 77 active NFL players he's trained with Trent's Performance. A few Broncos players, John Franklin Myers,
Okay.
Zach Allen.
Okay.
I think those two guys are pretty good football players.
Yeah.
Playing defensive line.
Some of the best.
Hassan Reddick. I'm looking at some of these names. Ed Oliver, Arden Key, Deatrick Wise, Daniil Hunter, Boye Mafe, James Houston, Jared Verse, Brian Burns. So this is somebody, Dante Carter, although coming from the NAIA level, coaching-wise, he has kind of a big net, I would say, of connections and guys who he has worked with, NFL guys who he has worked with. So it's not nothing. So I would just tell people who might be a bit uninspired by this hire to just be patient and let it just play out a little bit.
Absolutely. I mean, it's such a crapshoot with coaches.
Yeah.
Like, you can get a guy who's super proven who comes in and rests on his laurels and doesn't produce for you. You can take your chance on, a hot shot up and comer who doesn't pan out. Like, you're projecting in most of these cases. And Colorado's not in a position like some, of the big schools that everyone looks up to, where you can just throw a crazy amount of money at whoever you want and get whatever coach you want.
Right.
So you have to be right about some of these younger guys and hit on them. And all of these guys started with humble beginnings. Not all, but most coaches come from starting as a grad assistant, starting as a quality control. I mean, think about the path that Brennan Marion has trudged to get where he is right now.
Yep.
He's coaching running backs at Oklahoma Baptist, and then he finally gets an OC job at Howard, like working his way up to get there. Like, that's where everyone goes. And so most of the coaches that everyone loves were a GA at one point.
Definitely.
Totally. And I mean, again, this guy just graduated high school. Coach Carter did in 2018. Like, that is a pretty rapid ascent. And if anything, that means the list of players, I mean, what was it, 77 as well on that?
Yeah, 77.
Like, that's a tremendous resume for only 7 years in the coaching profession.
Definitely.
Obviously, highly respected by some of the best in the game as well, across multiple NFL teams. Like, this isn't just like a guy coaching, just a certain region of where, some players have come from. Like, he's out here coaching a lot of players in the NFL. So
dude's from almost 20 teams, it looks like.
Yeah, so you gotta be patient with this. And as you mentioned, the timing, I think played a role in the terms of candidates that were available. So we'll see what happens. I feel like the talent in the room is at least significantly better than last year. But yeah, we'll see what happens when the talent and the coaching meet and it's all in the field.
For sure. And you still got a George Hilo there as well.
Yes.
Coaching his edges. I'm sure there's going to be quite a bit of overlap there as well with the interior guys and the edge guys, and those two rooms kind of working together and meeting together, all that type of stuff as well. So, again, I think Coach Prime is not perfect, but I think he has earned some of the benefit of the doubt when it comes to some of these coaching hires, when it comes to him calling his shot, not making such an obvious move, but somebody who he sees something in. It's worked out a handful of times.
Yeah.
Again, it's not 100% hit rate. Nothing is when you're trying to identify and, pick coaches for a staff, particularly in a short amount of time, right? When Domata Peko decides to leave and you got spring ball starting in less than in a week.
Right.
You got some tough decisions to make, but I think Coach Prime has shown the propensity to identify talent when it comes to the coaching ranks.
Anyone who's had any sort of hand in the football that Zach Allen and John Franklin Myers play is good in my book. The Broncos were a top 4 team in interior pressure rate.
Any other pro or someone out there who wants to help out could join. It kind of came out of nowhere last year. He's was he a graduate assistant, whatever fellowship, whatever role it was he was
Quality
in.
control, maybe.
Something like that. It happens all the time. And as coach has shown with the offensive line coach, he, is not afraid to have a collaborative effort in terms of the coaching of those guys too.
Facts.
So I'm sure.
And the year, that the defensive line was at its best was D-Lou, Sapp, and
Hilo's an assistant. He was mostly linebackers.
No, he was linebackers. It was there was a third Dancy.
Right.
Yes. Right. Yep. So it's never really over when it comes to adding to the staff, when it comes to Coach Prime, and we still kind of are in the early days of potentially adding folks to the staff too.
Yep.
Oh Lord. All right. Let's talk about the running backs room, but let's take our first break and shout out our friends over at Toyota. We're hanging out here in the Toyota Lounge. Man, it's always good hanging out in the Toyota Lounge. Shout out to everyone in the Toyota chat. But Toyota, they've been rocking with us for a while, and they just want to let you know they have some of the most dependable, reliable, versatile, best vehicles out on the road right now. For generations, Toyota's built durable legends destined for greatness and perfect for Colorado. Check out that all-new 2025 Tacoma. It's pretty much built to just drive around out here, take you up to the mountains, see all the trails. And maybe if you want something more economical, drive around the city a little bit more efficiently, They have the most low and zero emission vehicles combined than any other automaker. Even if you want to blend them a little bit, you got the Tundra iForce Max hybrid truck as well. Visit your Front Range Toyota stores at a location near you. AutoNation Toyota, Arapahoe and Centennial, Corwin Toyota in Boulder, Groove Toyota in Littleton, Mountain States Toyota in Denver, Stevenson Toyota East in Aurora, and Stevenson Toyota West in Lakewood. Toyota is a proud partner of CU Athletics and is the official vehicle of DNVR. Let's go places.
And shout out to the squad, our good friends over at Xfinity, man. I can't stress to you enough in the year 2026 how important it is to have reliable Wi-Fi. I personally know somebody who struggled with some less than ideal Wi-Fi here recently, and I just know that they wouldn't have had those issues if they were linked up with Xfinity. And if they were to get linked up with Xfinity, they could lock in Xfinity's 5-year price guarantee, man. They can lock up intelligent, reliable Wi-Fi at the same price for 5 years, man. This was going to having all your devices working in perfect harmony. And here's my favorite part. No annual contracts, no hidden fees, and you get Xfinity's best equipment, man. A lot can change in 5 years, but not over at Xfinity, man. So lock in your price and unlock the possibilities with Xfinity. Learn more at Xfinity.com. Xfinity, imagine that. Select plans only. Restrictions apply. Shout out to our good friends over at Xfinity.
All right, back on the show. Vote in the poll that Yaya just pulled up. Let's see how the fan base is feeling about this hire. Let's talk running backs.
Let's get it.
All right, continuing on with spring previews. The running back position, it's not completely. It's a pretty redone room, though. I mean, really, your only returners are DeKalon Taylor, Micah Welch. A lot of potential in Damian Henderson, JaQuail Smith, obviously coming from Sac State. They have experience directly playing in the go-go. Richard Young obviously comes in, just physical beast from Alabama, looking like an Alabama running back pretty much.
Yeah.
And then, a few flyers in terms of some young players coming in. Cam Newton, of course, Bryce Hicks transferring in, Cody Jordan's another young player, and Leonardo Vele coming in as well. Where do we start with this room?
Man, for me, it's about who's going to emerge as the guy.
Mm-hmm.
I think ideally Coach Prime and Brennan Marion would have a guy.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll see who that ends up being. We'll see what skill set that person ends up having, right? Whether they want to go with more of the power, physical back, or if they want to go with more of the versatile back, more of the Swiss Army knife back. I think the two Sac State running backs are going to have maybe a leg up, right? Having the familiarity with the go-go offense. During the spring draft, we learned that JaQuail Smith is dealing with a bit of a groin injury right now. That could keep him out, or that sounds like it's going to keep him out maybe the first week of spring.
Mm-hmm.
But doesn't sound like it should impact his availability for the spring game or anything past that. But I think those two guys, JaQuail Smith and Damian Henderson, like I said, have a leg up with that familiarity with the go-go offense. They were both really productive last year. Damian Henderson was a second leading rusher on that team. JaQuail Smith, as a true freshman, over 500 yards, led the team in yards per carry.
Mm-hmm.
They just know what to expect from Brennan Marion in this offense and how the scheme is, how blocks are supposed to be made and all that type of stuff. So I think those two guys, like I said, have a leg up. But the two returners, right? Micah Welch is going to have something to say.
Oh, yeah.
And you see him this spring. He looks like his normal locked in. Don't talk to me. Don't mess with me. Don't talk to me. Feel me? Like he look like he always does, and just a little bit bigger, which is even crazier. And then Trackhawk, fully healthy. That's a Swiss Army knife for this entire offense. I think he has the potential to be whatever Brennan Marion asks him to be, as a runner, as a pass catcher, as a gadget guy, so to speak. So those guys. Those four in particular, not even including Richard Young right now, are very intriguing to me.
Mm-hmm.
I just love to take a broader look at this. This is how a running back room is supposed to be built. And it feels like for years now, even pre-Coach Prime era, the Buffs weren't doing it this way. And what I mean is, like, you look at the wide receiver room, and there's just an abundance of names in there. And it's like, hey, if we can get 4, 5, 6 of these guys to hit, then we're going to be in in amazing shape. But they have, double that in the room. And now that's how I feel about this running back room. You really only need 2, 3 to hit
Definitely
in this room, but you have an abundance of players that you're taking a chance on. Mm-hmm. And in the same way that I always talk about wide receiver being having the most depth across the country of any position, running back's probably right behind it.
For sure.
And I didn't feel like we were using nearly enough darts on running backs, whether that be through the portal or through the freshman classes. And, whether that is a box strategy or a Marion strategy or a combination of both or a reimagination from Coach Prime, someone somewhere said, we need more running backs.
Yep.
Because we only need a few of them to hit, but the more darts you have, the better chance you have of getting that. And so now you've got this group that just has a depth of talent to it. Yep. And the weird thing is, like, in the end, someone who's really talented probably isn't going to play a lot.
Yep.
But the guys who are going to play will have earned it and are going to be very, very good.
Coming into the season with 6 scholarship running backs, but then you're also adding or having at least 4 others in that running back room who, walk on, transfer in, whatever it is. And then Boo Carter as well. I mean, Coach Marion hinted at it. Again, we'll see how much exactly that workload entails, but if he's talking about it in the spring, he's definitely drawn up at least a package, right? Mm-hmm. So wait and see there. I want to talk about DeKalon Taylor, though, because I feel like Brennan Marion's kind of stamped him a little bit, too.
Yeah.
Obviously, with his background, we went on and on about it last year, how, versatile he is and how, make no mistake about it, this is a wide receiver turned running back, right? Like, he has those skills to run routes, catch the football, be a weapon out of the backfield. And I think that that's something that can just be highlighted even more so in the go-go offense. I think there's so much more that you can do when you have 2 running backs like that, or not even 2 running backs like that, just him on the field with another running back, because it doesn't tip the scales either way, right? Like, it doesn't show, I think a problem when Dylan was in the game a couple of years ago was it was pretty clear that, like, they were going to try and get him the ball in space, and if you were going to run up the middle with him, it's kind of a win for us on defense, right?
Definitely.
So
they kind of trapped them into trying it over and over
for sure.
again.
Yeah, totally. I mean, they baited them pretty much, honestly, in 2023. So you can't let that happen again this year. I just think that this is fully going to accent his skill set.
And that was some of my first conversations with people when he was hired. Was them telling me the players that he kind of stamped. And said, hey, I really like this guy's film. Bring this guy back. I think that guy could move positions and be effective for us. We want that guy. And so DeKalon Taylor absolutely is someone who fits in this offense. And why wouldn't he? Because what does Brennan Marion love more than anything else? Speed.
Yep.
Exactly.
And you're going to be able to have so many options of how to use him. And like I'll say it about every player when we talk about them individually. Brennan Marion is going to put him in situations to do what he does.
It seemed like DeKalon Taylor was on a tear to start last season.
He was.
It seemed like he was looking to be everything that we thought he could be. And I was with Pat Shermer calling plays and designing things. And just imagine what he could do with Brennan Marion. Design benefit of playing with pace, playing with tempo. Because there are going to be a lot of mouths to feed on this offense. We've talked about the receivers, tight ends included. The running backs are going to be included in as well. You go back to 2024 at UNLV.
Yeah.
3. Did Micah not get there? He had to have. He's probably the only one then.
Yep.
Yeah.
Micah Welch, 96 carries. Next closest was Dallin Hayden with 70. Next closest after that was Draylon with 46.
Wow.
Crazy.
Yeah, very crazy. Obviously, Caden Salter had 103 carries, but that includes sacks. Doesn't matter.
For sure. It's going to be fascinating to see who Brennan Marion allocates these touches to, because they will have been earned, and what you do with them is going to determine how many more you get down the line.
Yeah.
The starting running back or backs in week 1 doesn't mean that they're going to be starting running back or running backs in week 6 or when conference play rolls around. So I think even early in the season, there is going to be some finding out what you have as well from Brennan Marion's perspective, right? Because it's different to see guys on film. It's different to see guys in practice and spring and fall camp in particular, but it's a whole different animal ball game when you see them live. And I think that that process is going to maybe carry into the season as Brennan Marion is trying to figure out who works best with who, right? What kind of combos, whether that be running backs, all skill positions work best out on the field together.
Interesting, just looking through the stats at Sac State and then those 2 years at UNLV, didn't really throw the ball to running backs much, though.
Yeah, noticed that for sure.
I mean, like hardly any. Like in 2024, the leading receiving running back had 11 receptions. In 2023, it was around that mark as well. 11 receptions exactly, actually. Sac State, it was 15 receptions. I think DeKalon Taylor is going to kind of unlock something in Brennan Marion and this offense. It's going to look, it always looks different year to year, right? But this year especially, I think he has a new weapon, something that he hasn't really had yet.
Yeah, something to keep in mind also is like the way that Colorado has utilized like the swing pass over the last couple of years. In this offense is more often a triple option.
Yes.
Where it's like the running back's still getting the ball in that same area of the field, but it's because the quarterback pulled it and flipped it out to him.
Good point.
And I'll also say too, maybe to that point is a lot of times when they're throwing down the field. Right. Vertical shots are obviously a big part of this offense. So I think that also is maybe a big reason why the running back targets are low. But yeah, again, DeKalon he's not a running back. He's not a receiver. He's a football player.
Yeah.
I think of times where you line up in what might look like a traditional go two back set. You just motion him out. He is a receiver now. What is your answer for a matchup? You gonna get a linebacker out there? You gonna put a safety out there? And maybe you just run in that and get the eye candy out there and you just run up the middle of Richard Young anyway. Or you get DeKalon Taylor out in space. Or you like that matchup and Juju audibles at the line of scrimmage, something like that. It just gives you a lot of options.
For sure. I also thought it was notable too. I don't know if he was the first, but how Ben was like asking about JaQuail, like how we talked about in his injury and stuff. Like,
yeah, that's a good point.
I think that they kind of saw something already in him.
That's a good point.
And we're like, all right, this guy's kind of got some juice at running back. And
for sure.
Again, I don't know if he was the first pick.
No, but Ben was interested. He said, "What's up with JaQuail?"
Yeah.
Because if you're good to go, I'm going to draft him.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So,
and also too, I mean, Trackhawk being a team captain for the spring draft says a lot, in my opinion.
I'm telling you, I think Brennan Marion's kind of stamping him like he did with Cam Perry, Danny Scudero, like his guys type of thing. You know what I mean? Like, obviously he didn't come in with Brennan Marion, but I think that he's really taken a liking to what Trackhawk's going to be able to bring to the table, DeKalon Taylor.
I think also too, maybe that, and this is just me speculating, I also think that there's a part of Brennan Marion that respects DeKalon's path to this point.
Absolutely.
Right? Is that an incarnate word?
I mean, again, I think he sees some of himself in him, like that size, that profile, right? The speed, like
100%.
So, all right, let's take our next break. We'll do a little bit of news and then get that transfer or guess that transfer. Shout out to our friends over at Bet365. It might be the off season for us, but it is always Bet365 season.
Yes.
We got the NHL, NBA starting to heat up, getting ready for their playoff stretch. If you want to get your, preseason MLB futures in, or maybe you want to, throw a little
Rockies
action
to
in.
Win the World Series.
How much did you put on that?
$1 million.
There you go.
Do you know what their over under for wins is at?
Yeah, what are we at this year?
What is it?
50 some? 60
Yeah,
some?
so if 162 games, I know that I think it's like 58.
There you go. You can get on the action over at Bet365. They got their
Maybe even lower, 48.
early money line payout offers as well for baseball. 5 runs gets you a win over at Bet365. And new customers get $200 in bonus bets when you bet $5, win or lose. Just sign up, use the code DNVR365. Deposit $10 and place a bet for $5 to get $200 in bonus bets again if your bet wins or loses. Bonus bets can be used on anything, spread, totals, player props, futures, and more. Whatever the moment, it's never ordinary at Bet365. Must be 21 or older, physically located in Colorado. Please gamble responsibly. If you or someone you know has a gambling problem, wants help, call or text 1-800-GAMBLER.
Also, shout out to our friends over at Taco Bell. This Lux value menu has me kind of nostalgic because I'm thinking back to being a young, growing boy with a single mom who's just trying to, make it by. And she was probably so fired up. When I got in the car and was like, can we please go to Taco Bell? She was like, yes, we can absolutely go to Taco Bell. Because, it's a great food, delicious food that's very affordable. So if you're in that situation or you're just looking to save some money, you got to go check out the Lux value menu from our friends over at Taco Bell. 10 items for $3 or under, which is unbelievable in today's day and age. So shout out to that. Nobody delivers everyday value and supports your hometown teams like Taco Bell. Live Moss at Taco Bell, and happy Taco Tuesday to all who observe. Shout out to our friends over at Taco Bell.
All right, back on the show. Let's talk a little bit of recruiting first. We have more summer OVs coming out.
I kind of want to talk more about Boo Carter playing offense.
Let's do it. How many touches do you think that he's going to get in this year? Do you think he has more catches or rushing attempts?
I think he has more rushing attempts.
What week do you think he gets his first touch?
1.
How long do you think it goes for?
14 yards.
How many broken tackles on that play?
1.
Hey, if his first carry go for 14 yards, well, you got to keep giving him the ball. I ain't gonna lie.
All right, let's move on.
Let's talk a little bit about recruiting. We had a couple more OVs come out for this summer. How about this name? Drew Sapp, nicknamed Hellcat.
Fire.
Coming from?
Trackhawk and a Hellcat?
Possibly. Coming from Lakeland High School in Lakeland, Florida. Drew Sapp is a 6'2.5 foot, 235-pound edge rusher from Lakeland High School. A high-ranking 3-star, 858th overall player, 60th ranked edge. Colorado, Pittsburgh, Vanderbilt in on his recruitment. June 12th through the 14th, he will be in Boulder. He will also be joined by James.
Real quick.
Go ahead.
No relation, right?
No, definitely not. Definitely not. James Harris Jr.
I see why you say it.
There can only be one reason.
James Harris Jr. is also coming on a visit. This is
Any relation there?
probably not. I actually don't know at all because this I got a
Can't rule it out.
unranked recruit from Cy Falls High School in Houston, Texas. Another edge rusher, 6'2", 225 pounds. Did we talk about Isaiah Alvarez? I can't remember if we did or not.
So.
Isaiah Alvarez is a wide receiver from Don Bosco Prep in Ramsey, New Jersey. He's listed at 6 foot 160. Another high-ranking 3-star, 609 overall, 77th ranked wide receiver.
That's a factory too, by the way.
Don Bosco Prep, yeah. Actually, I think we did. He has an OV set to Penn State, but he's also visiting Colorado in May, Duke, Boston College, Illinois, among many others. So
We haven't done a lot of like Northeast recruiting.
no, not at all.
There's a lot of people I know who come from the Northeast to Colorado and never leave. So maybe there might be something to that pipeline.
For sure, for sure.
How about this one yesterday? Amir Brown, a 4-star 2027 running back, posted his offer with this photo. Doesn't this just fire you up?
Yeah.
Photo of Rashawn Salam
Okay.
with the Heisman.
All knower.
This past season, rushed for 1,374 yards, 26 rushing touchdowns. He posted a video of him yesterday squatting 505 pounds.
Holy.
Oh, wow. As a 17-year-old?
Ridiculous. Number 1 running back in North Carolina, which is kind of another state that seems like Colorado doesn't often recruit. But yeah, keep an eye on that. Amir Brown, a 4-star running back out of North Carolina.
Quite a lot of visits already scheduled for this summer.
It's like a list of the 50 states.
Yeah, no, they are
How about
attacking everywhere.
let's add one more. Another offer went out yesterday. Connor Rutherford, a 2027 offensive tackle, 6'6", 300 pounds from Chillicothe, Ohio.
Wow.
And
Nice
it's
pronunciation, bro.
I think it's Chillicothe.
No, it's Chillicothe. I actually have some familiarity with that area of Ohio. It's near where I lived in. I lived in Richmond, Indiana for a year, so it's kind of near the
Okay.
eastern part of the
What position
state.
again?
Offensive tackle.
That's right.
6'6", 300 pounds, and I love it because his profile picture, boy's a wrestler.
Oh, yeah.
A wrestler,
Oh,
which
yes.
is
Yes, sir.
Seems like there has been more of an emphasis this offseason since Box has taken over, since Brennan Marion has been there on some of these wrestlers up front. So
What's his name again?
Connor Rutherford. Connor ER.
Yeah, obviously we're going for spring, but we'll have to have a whole like recap show at some point after that
Yeah.
with all these names because it
No
is
doubt. It's offer season.
it's that, but there's quite a lot more OVs too that
True.
maybe not as last minute as it seemed the past few years, right?
Yeah.
So
One more before we move on.
let's go.
Ivion Lewis, cool name. 4-star wide receiver, 6'3", 190 pounds.
Nice.
From Richmond, Virginia.
All right.
This past season as a junior, this is kind of crazy. 41 catches, 1,046 yards, and 12 touchdowns. 12 of his catches went for a touchdown. Obviously posted Trav, picked up an offer yesterday. Offers recently from Michigan State, Memphis, Arkansas, Kentucky. So keep an eye on him. 6'3" at receiver.
Yeah.
Number 1 receiver in Virginia.
Listen to this real quick.
Chillicothe.
Just say,
No way.
just say,
I look, bro. You can tell when he go quiet. You're like, he researching
doing something. He's doing something.
I'm dead.
Oh, that's funny.
Oh man.
Let's talk tampering.
Sure.
Ross Dellinger tweeted this out yesterday. In a memo sent today to NCAA schools, VP of Enforcement John Duncan announces that the D1 Board of Directors has charged the staff to, quote, pursue significant penalties for tampering violations. This note says, basically the rule, I guess, is communications of any kind are not permitted with a student athlete at another school or any other representatives of their interests, including agents, before that student athlete enters the transfer portal. If a coach is contacted by an agent of a student athlete who is not in the portal, any further continuation of that discussion is considered a rules violation. That includes a coach or a booster expressing interest or suggesting the possibility of a roster spot opening for a student athlete should they enter the portal. Obviously, this is something that,
nothing.
Nothing good.
they're trying to put an illusion that they might be cracking down on this. It's kind of a believe it when it happens type of thing for me at this point.
Well said. They're putting on an illusion that something's going to happen. Well
but
said.
this is literally all it is. They just literally put this stuff out. Ross Dellinger just puts a picture of like the quotes out, and that's pretty much it. I don't know if it's window dressing or not, but
We'll see.
they said that they are further, I guess, enforcing or clarifying rules surrounding tampering.
I wonder if this is like related to college basketball recently too, because I saw something recently. It might have been actually yesterday. Obviously, college basketball is in full swing right now,
Yes.
and they're saying that like it's already started. The
I'm
tampering for basketball, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
I think CU has 3 games left in the regular season, so the
Yeah.
regular season is winding down.
Oh yeah,
But tampering is alive and well in college basketball right now, and I wonder if that's kind of a reaction to that as well.
it's probably going to be worse for college
I
basketball
think
than
it
it
will
was
be
for college football.
It very well could be.
Again, you can only create laws that you can police.
Yeah.
And they can't police these laws, especially when it comes or rules, especially when it comes to contact with agents.
For sure.
How are you ever going to be able to prove that?
Unless the kid snitches. That's the only way.
Right. And then
Or
even
school.
then,
Yeah.
can you maybe
it.
you can demand a agent release his
That's crazy.
text messages. You know?
Yeah, I guess.
What's to stop him from just deleting them?
Totally.
Are they really gonna
Right.
go to the telephone provider and get a
Unredacted.
transcript?
Put in a search warrant.
Yeah, exactly. You can make up rules all you want, but if you can't enforce them, they don't exist. I've said it before. My parents gave me a curfew. They went to sleep at 8 p.m. every night. As long as I was back before 5 a.m. when they woke up, they had no idea I was gone.
Yep.
Real spill. What's the saying go? What they don't know can't hurt you.
Exactly.
Ignorance is bliss, bro.
For real.
You can't have a rule that you aren't able to enforce.
Yeah.
So yeah, we'll see. But who knows, bro? Sports cooked.
Over with.
Pete Nakos had an article today. Real quick, we'll just talk about college football's transfer portal, the biggest spenders, highest paid players, and more on the massive NIL battles. Sounds like he talked to quite a few people, 14 Power 4 general managers, staffers. Of those, 10 mentioned LSU as the top spender in the transfer portal.
Surprise.
Colorado had a notable transfer portal move to LSU as well.
Defection.
And I'm assuming he got paid a lot of money.
I'm assuming he did as well.
I don't even know. He's named by name in this, Jordan Seaton. Prince Will Umanumelin, the Ole Miss pass rusher too. Wow. Obviously Sam Levitt. And one SEC GM says they got the most expensive roster in the sport. A Big 12 GM says they're definitely at least $40 million. Texas Tech, and Miami were also frequently mentioned as the other top spenders. Not a surprise in terms of Texas Tech because that's just what they started doing last year.
You said Texas was for
Texas Tech, and Miami. A Big 10 GM says Texas Tech just knows they can outspend you.
What I was just going to say really quick is like there's no end in sight for this.
Yeah.
2 years ago, Ohio State spent $20.5 million on their roster.
And that was a big deal.
Or $21 million on their roster. And it was like, oh my God. And they won the national championship. And it was like, oh, I guess money buys championships. Last year it goes up another $10 million. This year it goes up another $10 million. It's like
it's uncontrollable.
The NFL salary cap is $300 million. We're already 1/10 of the way there.
Yeah, that's insane, actually, to put it in that perspective.
And also, I'm starting to think that Tech needs to go to the SEC because there's clearly nobody in the Big 12 who can spend the way that they can. And I think the only teams, schools, programs who can are the Texases, the Oklahomas, the Bamas, the Georgias. Like the gap between spending power in the Big 12 between Tech and the rest of the schools, I think, is becoming gigantic.
It is. It is.
And at a certain point, it's just going to become unfair.
They just need to figure out like a soft cap or something for all teams.
Yeah.
This is on quarterbacks. Obviously, Brendan Sorsby he transfers to Texas Tech. Sam Levitt to LSU. Miami gets Darian Mensah. On Sam Levitt, the price got driven up big time on Levitt. The latest that I heard was he's in a similar range to Sorsby. Another GM in the mix for Levitt said Sam Levitt is legit. Don't get it twisted. And then another SEC GM says I would probably say it's Mensah, then a tie between Levitt, who I heard got $6 million, and Sorsby in terms of how much they were paid.
That's insane.
Well, and now you think about it, like, why did Lane Kiffin accept that job? Well, probably because when he was negotiating, he was just like, I'll do it if you can give me this much in NIL.
1,000%. That's what it was all about.
And as soon as they got that, he was like, cool, I can have whatever player I want.
Hope they win.
They probably will.
I think they will, honestly.
Really? Think so?
Yes.
You think they go 11-1?
They are going to compete for the SEC this year, yes.
Yeah.
So.
Top paid non-QB transfers. First names mentioned are Cam Coleman, obviously. He had a crazy recruitment. Jordan Seaton mentioned again. Missouri edge Damon Wilson, who ends up going to Miami. An SEC GM on Cam Coleman. Cam Coleman had a blank check from us. Trust me. He wasn't going to Texas for less. He got paid a ton on that as well.
What are we talking about?
It didn't really get that crazy.
Blank
checks.
One GM who
Remember
pursued
that movie, that Disney Channel original movie?
It was called Blank Checks?
No. I wasn't a Disney Channel kid.
I don't even actually know if it was a Disney Channel original, but it was a movie I watched when I was a kid.
I loved all the Disney Channel original movies. What was your favorite one? You remember?
Johnny Tsunami.
Fire.
Or Luck of the Irish.
That's what I was going to say. Luck of the Irish was too cold.
Dang, I was a Nickelodeon Cartoon Network kid.
So you've never seen Luck of the Irish, bro?
I don't even know what that is, brother.
Wow. And honestly, this is Cam Coleman. You're writing a blank check for last year's 700 yards of production.
Okay, they had terrible quarterback play too, though. Like
I understand. Like, dude can play. I'm not going to say he's not good, but it's just a blank check.
One GM who pursued Coleman told On3 that the wide receivers deal was over $2 million. Quote, it didn't really get that crazy. He was going to Texas the whole time, they said. I think he was using us to get the price up at UT, which I'm fine with. Wild sentence. Another GM about Cam Coleman. It felt like he was never coming here. I wasn't really worried about him because it almost felt like a waste of time. Ultimately, he wanted to play where there was a more established quarterback situation.
Was Brink a Disney Channel original?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was a good one, Ivan. Good stuff. Brink was fire.
An SEC NIL.
Do you remember Smart House?
I'm sorry. Podcasts right now.
I'm sorry, whoever brought that up. Do you remember Smart House, though?
Was crazy, bro.
Smart House was fire, bro.
Blank check Disney comedy about 11-year-old Preston who receives a blank check from a bank robber, cashes it for $1 million, and spends it lavishly before the robber and the FBI come after him.
Wow.
Shout out David. Toonami was the shit, bro.
There was another one. Eddie's million. You remember Eddie's $1 million cook-off? That one was fire too. Oh God! All right, I quit. I'm sorry. Good times though. Good times.
Motocross.
Oh me, bro. Disney Channel originals that was it. Bro.
That's like the most. Yeah, it's like the most '90s kid thing possible.
For real.
Damn, Blank Check has a 9 on Rotten Tomatoes.
Damn. Classic.
Okay, we can move on.
An SEC NIL operator said this about Jordan Seaton. Jordan Seaton's numbers give me heartburn for what's coming next year.
Yeah.
I've heard anywhere from $3 to $6 million on him alone. I think $3 million I can wrap my head around. Anything more? No way.
Also, Jordan Seaton had David Pollock calling him out.
I saw that.
recently.
Really? Over
Yes.
what?
Basically called him soft.
Oh, I did see that actually. He said he doesn't run block.
Yeah, he's like, all the talent in the world. I'd like to see you move with someone in the run game.
Not lying. This section's listed or called top portal classes and transfer retention. Actually, there's not really anything here. This one says, do players know their transfer destination before entering? A common trend in recent years is player agents identifying their landing spot before they even enter the portal. GM shared with On3 that most of the top players still have a good idea of where they will land before actually entering. A Big 12 GM, quote, a good bit of them know where they're going. Man, a good indicator is wherever they visit first. I bet that whoever gets that first visit has like a 60% chance of landing the kid. Like he's going on that visit to shut it down and get down to business. SEC GM said they have a really good idea because their agents have been shopping them around. Another quote from a GM says, you can feel good about getting a kid, but once they actually go in the portal, you still have to get them to actually sign to feel good about it. Basically what we just talked about with the tampering. I mean, it's the agents are running this thing, man. And definitely. I don't know how you slow them down or let alone stop them.
You know what's crazy is that if you actually take tampering out of this, I think you would see way less portal entries, which is a good thing for the sport.
I agree.
Because people are going to be going in blind, which is scary. And Coach Prime himself said it. Don't go into the portal without a plan.
Yep.
Exactly.
And essentially what he was saying was don't go into the portal unless you've already been tampered with. At least that's how I interpreted it. And that's the truth. Because, you know, last time we talked about this, I'm sure it's gone up, but there's 10,000 kids in the portal, and I think 6,000 of them were still in there last time we talked about it.
Yep.
So if you took away the ability for, let's just say 2,500 of those kids already know where they're going before they even enter, then you're probably cutting down on entries by at least 25%.
Probably.
And I think that is for the greater good.
I agree. But yeah, that was Pete Nakos' latest article. Yes, David, I do remember Gundam Wing, by the way. That shit was sick.
Also, a few people have brought this up now, so just a reminder that we will be starting the show at 1 o'clock for a while.
Okay. Let's hit Taco Tuesday, and then we will play Guess That Transfer.
Today.
Taco Tuesday! Let's go. Taco Bell at it again with their best innovation. They're bringing that yummy, savory, slow-roasted chicken inside a cult classic with their new limited time, folks, chicken bacon ranch street chalupas.
Do you want some sauce?
I was gonna say we're street guys, but then I almost said we're for the streets. Let's not go there, but we love some good street food, and Taco Bell at it again. That hit, huh? That started to process for you. That's good. I'm glad. We've got some bacon in here. We've got some chicken. Got a little pico, little onions, and some yummy, what is it? Avocado ranch?
Yeah. For me, it's like the melted, like crispy cheese on the side.
Yeah, that's where it's at. Wow. What a banger.
They did it again?
With some fire sauce. Get it now while supplies last. We love you. Happy Taco Tuesday.
Shout out to those guys doing the Taco Tuesday commercial.
Sounds good.
Two
man.
dogs.
Those things, I'm not lying, are amazing, bro.
Yeah?
Yes. I will stamp those 1,000%.
Hell yeah. Yeah, you were snatching them up after that. Like,
Boys munching.
yeah.
You guys just gave them to me pretty much. I enjoyed them last night, too. They were
Go crazy.
Shout out Taco Bell.
They really do this.
It's so good.
All right. Guess that
ready?
transfer. Here we go.
Let's go. I've been waiting all day.
The street's favorite new game. Guess that transfer. We're back for round 3. You can throw it up there. Let's get it. Whatever order is cool. I think you won last time, right?
Yeah.
1-1. A little rubber match. Let's get it. First hint. Y'all know the deal by now. From Atlanta, Georgia. Any hints? Any guesses, I should say, rather?
My first guess, I think, was in the last round. So
Okay. All right, Jakey.
wait,
Richard Young?
Nope. Good guess, though.
I gotta get my list up here.
Good guess.
I did make the silhouettes a little bit shittier, just to make it a little bit funner.
I mean,
Here you go. Next hint.
Hold on. All right.
Shout out to Shelly, man.
I think I have a guess.
He started his career in the Big Ten. Jakey?
Jaja Boyd?
Good guess, but no.
Javen McFadden.
No, sir. Next hint. Yeah. We're moving. He made his collegiate debut in 2022 versus Penn State.
God.
Somebody's been playing college football for a few years now.
Hide the chat for us, please. Thank you.
Throw out a guess. Let's just throw up that last hint unless you guys got a guess.
I do not have a guess.
Okay, here we go. Last hint. He had 3 straight 100-yard receiving games to open the 2025 campaign, this past season that just passed.
Cam Perry?
Cam Scary Perry.
He started in the
it.
Big Ten?
Yeah, Indiana. A lot of people forget that.
I didn't know that.
Yep. Started his career at Indiana.
Damn.
Yeah. Dude can play.
I was like, there's only a couple of people this could be.
Yep. I feel like that has been an
Manny
under.
Scudero doesn't strike me as being from Atlanta.
I feel like that is a piece that people aren't talking about. Like, this is somebody who was like highly touted out of high school.
Yeah.
And he blossomed into everything that, people thought he would at Miami of Ohio the last couple of years. But
Which, by the way, Miami of Ohio no longer wants to be called Miami of Ohio.
They don't get to
What?
decide
They're
that.
just
They want
Miami
to be
now?
called Miami University,
They don't get to decide that.
where the other one is University of Miami.
I don't hate that.
It's very confusing. They're going to be Miami of Ohio.
Yes, they are.
Until the end of time.
At least this is a Miami, Ohio podcast.
Yes.
Putting our foot down.
Next.
Let's get it. This next young man is from Temple, Texas. Only 3 hints on this one. From Temple, Texas.
Okay.
Throw it up next. Yeah. He had 2 interceptions in week 9 of last season. A 2-interception game. Only dogs do that, I think.
Nate Mitchell?
Nate Mitchell, yeah.
Nate Mitchell. Good one. This last hint was he led New Mexico State in tackles, PBUs, and forced fumbles last season.
Damn.
Let's go.
Absolute dog in that back end, man. Nate Mitchell's one
Shout
of my
out,
favorite
Nate.
ads. Friend of the show, Nate Mitchell.
Very much so.
Back when we were allowed to have friends.
Yeah.
Who got that one?
He did.
that. 2-0?
Yeah.
2-0, bet.
He sniped me on that.
All right, bet. Let's get it. Next one. Won not a state championship, but a national championship in high school. Yes, that is a thing.
Yeah.
And he went to a blue blood
Richard Young.
high school program. Nope. Not Richard Young. You got to guess, RK?
Not yet.
Let's go to the next hint. 18 career starts in the SEC.
Rando?
Nope. Not Rando. Pretty accomplished player. in the
Leona
SEC.
Leafau?
Not Leona Leafau.
DeAndre Moore?
Let's throw out that last hint. You only get one guess per hint, brother. But I will take your DeAndre Moore. He is Colorado's highest ranked transfer. It's DeAndre Moore.
Dang, okay. So
According to 24/7 Sports, that is. in
I
terms
thought
of the highest
Leafau
ranked
was the
transfer.
highest ranked transfer.
You can double check me if you like.
I mean, I trust you. I trust you.
I think he's
Well,
right behind him.
Did mispronounce Chillicothe.
I don't know about that. You got that one, right? 2-1?
I will take that one.
Good
Yes.
stuff.
Yes.
Let's go next here, yeah. We had another Texas boy
Lord bless, bro.
from Orange, Texas. I never heard of that one. That was kind of cool.
This is so frustrating. I've written all these down before. Like, I remember this.
From Orange, Texas, we'll go to the next hint here. This is an interesting one. He is related to, throw up the next one, yeah. He is related to former Seattle Seahawks safety Earl Thomas and cousins with former Bronco Chris Cole. Y'all remember Chris Cole?
No idea who that is.
Now, he was a receiver early 2000s, played for the Broncos a couple years.
Okay.
Any guesses?
It sounds familiar. Jason Stokes.
No.
I have no idea.
Though. All right, next hint. His first career start came in 2023
Jaden Hardy.
against Oklahoma State. Not Jaden Hardy. Jakey, you got one?
Am I allowed to look at this list of names?
Sure you are, brother.
You just can't click into
Right. No additional info.
into bios.
Right. Somebody's played his first career start.
There's Oklahoma State. So 23 was, we were in the Pac-12. Oklahoma and Texas were already gone, right?
I believe that was their final year in the Big 12. Yeah, I believe that's right.
Yeah, because Texas played Oklahoma State
Exactly
in the
right.
Big 12 championship.
Exactly right.
I don't think this is him just because the silhouette would be, I think, quite a bit different, but Samu Tamana Pepe?
Not Samu.
Good guess.
That was a good guess. Last one here. He has started every game and played 15 plus 100 snaps
Leon Alifa.
This is, yeah.
over the last 2 seasons. It is not Leon Alifa.
Oh,
Y'all thought Leon Alifa was related to Earl Thomas?
you're right. I mean,
Hey, can't rule it out, I guess. Wow, we got a stumper? Did I stump you guys? We'll go one more guess.
oh, it's too late.
It's pancake.
Bro.
Damn, yeah.
Yeah.
Hit my hand. I hit my hand. I was ready.
You tell us
The
who
no
gets that point
contest.
then. Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
a no point.
No pointer. Demetrius Pancake Hunter. Very accomplished player. Played a ton of football over the last couple of years. That's your starting center.
So
here
then
in
they must have played
2026.
Oklahoma State week 1 then?
I can look real quick.
That doesn't matter.
Let's throw up the
Right,
next
'cause he
one.
started every game.
Yeah.
Oh, but that's 20.
Yeah, over the last 2 seasons. That doesn't include
That's 24,
2023 is 3 seasons ago.
Okay.
Oh, you have another one.
Yeah, we got a couple more.
Oh, let's go.
From Louisville, Texas. Any guesses?
No. None.
That was actually the season finale that year when Demetrius Hunter played Oklahoma State.
Oh, okay.
So no Louisville. Okay, any guess?
Nothing.
Here's the next one. This is a cool one that I found. He had an interception in the season opener of his true freshman season in 2024. That's dope, bro. Getting a pick in your first college game is pretty dope.
We'll throw out Cree Thomas.
Nope.
No.
Good guess, though.
Going to overtime.
Oh, because he was a true freshman last year, wasn't he?
Jake, you got one? No?
Oh, man. True freshman 24. So
Yep. I will say, I'm not going to give this in. I'll give that to the next one. Next hint here
yeah.
is a really cool one now as well. His father won the Super Bowl with Coach
Jaden
Prime
Oh my God.
on the Cowboys. It is Jaden Hardy. Oklahoma transfer safety. RK kind of cooking now. That boy getting comfortable, ain't he? I think we got 2 more here, right? Yeah. Bet.
I got frame mobbed in the first round. I couldn't let that happen again.
Throw it up here. Yeah. What we got? You might get this if you really know. This young man is originally from Sierra Leone, West Africa.
Probably not Gideon Lambert.
Any guesses, Jake? I know you probably written this down, maybe.
Bro, this is very frustrating. Toby and Nene.
Pretty good guess. Not the answer though. RK, you got one?
I'm just trying to remember who we haven't hit at this point. I'll go. No, keep going.
Started his career at San Diego Mesa College. Another guy, JUCO, started his
Samu?
career. Not Samu. Okay, you got one?
Oh man, I got to take my shot here, right?
Yeah, throw it
Sure,
in,
or you could do it after the next hint.
Let me go. Emmanuel Eziogu.
Good guess, not the answer.
Okay.
Third hint here. He spent 2 seasons at Fresno State. Stayed in Cali since coming over from West Africa. I believe he came over to America in 7th grade, I believe, is the lore.
Oh, this sounds so familiar.
Jakey, you got one?
Sean Kinney? I have no idea.
No, sir.
Why is that funny?
Because the first hint is he's from West Africa. And you gave me Sean Kinney from Philadelphia.
I have no idea.
That's bad. Okay, let's go to the last one. He led all FBS defensive linemen in quarterback hurries last season.
This is Ezra.
Ezra Christensen. Absolute dog from West Africa.
Hell yeah.
I forgot he spent 2 seasons at Fresno.
Yeah, I did too as well, honestly. Yeah, last one here.
I think it's 3-2.
I think it is. Jake could potentially tie it here at the buzzer. You ready, Yaya? Here you go. Last one. First career sack versus Florida a couple of seasons ago, back in 2024.
Okay.
Moving on.
Yep.
Next one. This is a cool one. Former teammates with one of Shador's current teammates.
Gideon Lamprin.
No, sir. Good guess, though.
Dang. I thought
Jake?
Harold Fannin.
Facts.
Santana Hopper?
No, nope. Solid guess, though.
Former teammates.
Last one. Speaking of Florida in the first hint, his first name is Orlando.
The player's first name is Orlando?
Yes.
But he probably goes by a nickname.
Wow. I'm a bit surprised. Does chat have this one, Yaya?
Chat's still like bad that they didn't get Ezra.
That's crazy.
Chad's still like pissed.
No?
that nobody got Ezra.
Not yet.
Careers.
Cowboy?
Rando.
No.
That would,
His name Brandon.
but it could have been Orlando.
No, I guess you're right. Yeah, I guess you're right. Thanks.
Boo Carter.
Boo Carter.
My God.
Boo Carter.
I've never heard the name Orlando.
Me either.
Reference with him.
Me either. Yeah. Boo apparently derives from Orlando. But yeah, and his former teammates with Dylan Sampson at Tennessee, who obviously Shador's teammates with now on the Cleveland Browns.
Yep.
That was fire. Good stuff.
Well done.
Let's go. That was fun. This game rules.
How many more versions do we have left?
Well, we've done 21 players.
Okay.
There's 35.
I think there's like 42,
Oh, okay.
43. So we could at least get one more round, and we might be able to get 2 more rounds in. But we'll get at least one more
Let's go
in.
to
Guess that buff.
guess that buff. Guess that
All the different iterations.
coach.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just do the Coach Prime era, there's so many players to choose from.
No doubt. That was fun.
Heck yeah.
Shout out to everybody.
Great
who
job.
played.
Great job,
well
everyone
done.
involved, including Yaya.
Oh, yeah.
done.
Killing it with the graphics.
Even the
Appreciate
composer
you, dog.
of our theme music.
Super chat from Jermaine says, Clip, I don't know about no Eagles landing, horses being in the barn, and I definitely don't know about no chicken being in the pot. Tune Lock and Blank Check.
I've never seen that. You remember that line? No. That was for you specifically.
That is
I know.
completely beyond me.
It's just
I'm gonna have to check out
so
Blank Check.
long since I saw that movie.
Shout out Jermaine though. Shout out Disney Channel original movies as well.
Those DComs.
For real. You remember with the
Oh yeah.
Disney Channel?
Have you guys seen when they actually track it? And they have
I
nothing
did,
to do
yeah.
with it? It's so funny.
Facts.
I can't believe. So you've never seen Johnny Tsunami.
No.
You've never seen Brink.
No.
What?
Have you seen the Even Stevens movie?
No.
That's crazy. That's a good answer.
I didn't watch that channel, bro.
How though?
Because Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network were way more lit.
But
I watched
we
them
just
all
watched
though.
three.
Yeah, right.
Nah.
Those movies were.
Yeah.
The Proud Family movie
Formational.
also slapped. That
Yep,
one was
with
like
the
one of
Peanuts.
Yep.
Yeah, that was a classic as well.
Damn. So many bangers.
Yeah, they went crazy.
I actually,
one time.
Katie Nolan on her podcast a few years ago did like a bracket of all the Disney Channel original movies to like determine the best one, and then they did like a review show.
Yeah. Oh
for
wow.
everyone. It was great.
I might have to check that out.
I guess so. Look, man, I was a sports kid, okay?
So was I.
we all
Johnny Tsunami, Luck of the Irish. Those are sports movies.
literally. For real.
Yeah, but they were Disney sports.
Motocross sports movie.
Yeah, but then like I could actually watch like a race or something instead, though.
Yeah, Jermaine, you know what's up. Facts.
All right, we're out of here.
She was.
All right.
I had a great childhood, though.
I believe that.
I also played a lot of video games.
Yeah.
A lot of Halo back in the day. All right, we're out of
We
here.
also both have older sisters.
That could have potentially
I was
played
the
into
oldest,
it.
so I don't know how that
that could
factors into
potentially
stuff
play
too.
because my sister was definitely watching all of that.
Exactly.
For sure.
True.
Yeah, that could definitely do it.
I mean, because my sister's the youngest, so like
Right.
Yeah.
she was all about Hannah Montana, all that stuff. So that was like already when I was like getting like through the cartoon era, I guess. So, anyways, we're out of here. We'll be back tomorrow, and we'll see y'all then.
Let's go Buffs.
We all silly like the mayor.